Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some color mixing. I'm going to be using this Gin Crafts paper. It is a blend of cotton, 50% cotton and 50% cellulose. It's really good for testing colors and practice and different things like that. One side is textured like cold press. One side is smooth like hot press. And so you could use it to practice either one. I'm going to tape it to my board. And this board is just a piece of yard sign that was left over from air conditioning visit. And it really works as a good way to secure your paper while you paint. I'm going to just tape this down with some painter's tape, and then we'll get started with our color mixing discussion. I don't have to really tape a lot of this and secure it because all I wanted to do is have it stay on the board. So in color mixing, there are several ways that you can get the color that you desire. I'm going to be using my Paul Rubens set of 24 colors and using just the standard colors in it. But if I want to mix ultramarine blue and a yellow to get a green, I can do it here on the palette. Take some ultramarine and some cadmium yellow, and I have a green. And I'll just, there's my sample on my paper. And that's just the standard mixing, what a lot of people are used to when they paint. But if I take the ultramarine and I put it on my paper, and then I take the cadmium yellow and go to the paper afterward, the green is a lot more active. It is got streaks of yellow, got streaks of blue in it. It's just a little more dynamic. You can also take and put your color down, and then let it, after it dries, you can glaze over it with the yellow, and you get the see-through color that way. Of course, I didn't let that dry, but the glazing of one color over the other is a good way of getting a color mixture. Because the beauty of transparent watercolor is that the base layer shines through. So you can put down a layer of yellow, and then whatever you put over it, the yellow will still shine through. Now I'm going to leave that there and let it dry. And we'll come back and layer some colors over it. One of the things I like to do in learning how to get your color combinations and the way they work is to swatch the colors out. And I'll take and put color blobs down and then mix them on the paper to show you what combinations are available. And this is where I was mixing, this is ultramarine blue, phthalo blue, Payne's blue-gray, along with Hansa yellow light, or lemon yellow, PY3. So you get the idea of the different colors that you can make, and you know which color combination provided that. And you do that for all your yellow, green, blue-green mixtures. I did these with mixed yellow in with sap green. And so you can really explore the different color combinations that you can create out of your palette. This gives you a good opportunity to really get to know the paint and what combinations you can make. So for example, in making this green, that's a nice natural looking green, but it may not be the green that you want. So if you could take a cobalt and add the cadmium yellow to it, and it still gives you a natural looking green. But if you still don't want that, you can go back in with cobalt and add some lemon yellow to it and get a brighter spring-like green. And that's when you just explore the combinations that you have available to you in your palette. Now, if we go back in, the yellow I put down is mostly dry. So I'll come in here with a bit of rose madder, and we go in over top of it. You can see that the yellow still shines through the red that we put in. Do that with another red here. And you can see the luminosity. You just get the glow of the yellow. And if I wanted it to make it orange, I'll come in here between and I'll thin that red that gives us a more orange glow. Well, I didn't wait long enough. One of the things about this paper is because it is cotton and cellulose blend, it does not do well when you go back in with a lot of water, or you lift, or you do some of the other things that you can do with the cotton paper, because it will wear through the cellulose fibers easily. You can't mask it that well either. But so I didn't get the orange I wanted there, but I'm also not going to overwork this paper. I can come in with we can come in with the cobalt and get a thin cobalt, and the yellow shines through. You can see that different green looking blue there, and the glazing over the dried color gives you the opportunity to do lots of different things with what you have. And there's so many different variations of color mixing that you can do. Having the color mix on the paper is so much fun. If I put a little wet, I got some red in it, that's fine. Put a little wet blob here, and I want to come in with, see if I can get a little bit of Prussian blue. This Prussian blue doesn't re-wet very well for me, so see if get some Prussian blue, and I'll put that in. And then I want to get some Payne's gray, and I can put them together like that, and even come in with we'll use black, and we can go and get a subtle mixture. We could do that if we're doing a cloud with a sky with dark clouds on it. We could explore all different things. Let's come in with the cadmium red light. See, you get the active movement of the color and the water, and doing all kinds of things. You can experiment with it. You can have fun and just have it do what you want, or what it wants, because the beauty of watercolor is you're painting with the water. The pigment just rides along, and you know, water just is so dynamic and flows so freely and moves. It is got a mind of its own in a lot of cases, but you can easily manipulate that a small amount, but you can have the pigment that's with it be manipulated and take a ride and give us all kinds of interesting color mixes. And now we're just playing and making a mess and having fun. That's a good thing to do if you want to explore your colors, is is have some fun, make a mess, create an abstract. I take my hockey brush here and I'd add a good bit of water over this area. And I just start dropping in some colors here and playing with it. You can get it to do all kinds of interesting things and just create an abstract mess if you want. That's a strong color. Dioxazine purple. Bring in some phthalo blue. And you can just have fun because it's your art, and having fun is what makes it worthwhile to you. A nice little abstract going there. And then I can take the board and I move it, get it active and doing things. So you get some dynamic colors mixing on the paper. This is a nice orange right there. You get a subdued yellow here, the mixture between the yellow and the dioxazine purple. I can come in here and blur this line between the red and get us a nice red purple. So you can just explore, have fun, and get to know your paints by doing the swatching between them and know what various colors you can and color combinations you can come up with. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.